こんにちは。西村良平と言います。アメリカに留学してるんですけど、勉強をしなくちゃいけないんですけど、なかなか課題をする気になれなくて、で、また英語の勉強も残ってるんですけど、それもする気になれなくて、それでライブ配信をしてみようということでやってます。もしよければ一緒に頑張りましょう。People who couldn't get along, people who says it's piece of cake when they get serious, usually even don't get serious. I convinced my parents on my decision by showing them my best effort. People who say it's piece of cake when they get serious. If you I usually don't even get serious. Nigeria, located in Africa, has recently introduced digital money. Has recently introduced electric money and is working on digitalization and is actively working on is actively working on digitalization. Nigeria, located in Africa, has recently introduced the electric money and is actively working on the digitalization. This is the very dictionary what I have looked for. The other day, I met teacher who helped me in junior high. In Niigata, there's a place where we could ski even in May. The accident which we expected surely happened. Didn't occur. If you don't have a mind to change yourself, it will never change. He has no mind to change. If he has no mind to change, a man will never change his mind. A man will never change his mind if a man will never change his mind if he has no mind to change. If he has no mind, a man will never change his mind if he has no mind to change. I'll go there right after I finish this job. As soon as I finish this job, I'll be there as soon as I finish this. I'll be there. I'll be there right after. I'll be there as soon as I finish this. I'll go there right after as soon as I finish this job. I can relax anytime I take a bus. I can relax anytime I'm in a bus. Please invite me next time you play soccer. Please invite me next time you play soccer. Once I Once I go over there, it will work out. It will work out. It will work it out. I will work it out. I will work it out. Once I get over there, I will work it out. I'll be back until the class begins. I'll be back by the time. Yeah, I'll be back by the time the class begins. You might as well. You might want to write. Yeah, you might want to take a note in case you forget it. Write it down. You might want to write it down in case you forget it. If he has no mind to change, he will never change. He will never change his mind. He will never change his mind if he has no mind to change it. I'll go there as soon as the work finished. I finished the work. I finished the job. I can relax anytime I'm in the bath. Please invite me next time you play soccer. We're connected unless the internet isn't connected. As long as the internet isn't disconnected. As long as the internet isn't disconnected, we are connected. Once I get over there, I will work it out. I'll be back by the time the class begins. You might want to take a memo in case you forget it. But I knew at my heart that I could get along with them. But I knew at heart we could get along. Then I reached out to them. I have one suggestion. The original sound, the part what I call singing. Mao, can you try singing it? So can we change the order here? Yeah. Can we change the order here? I had to rework the same line many times over and over again. I had to rework the same line over and over again. That's when I realized I crammed too much. I knew at heart we could get along. Then I reached out to them. I have one suggestion. The original song that the part that I call singing. Mao, can you try singing it? So yeah, can you exchange this part? So can we change the order here? I rework the same line many over and over again. That's when I realized I crammed too much. Don't you drink? Yeah, I have to do some homework. Will rain tomorrow? Will it rain tomorrow? I hope so. I hope not. I'm afraid not. Do you me a favor? Do you me a favor? What? Let me help you homework. I'll give you a special discount. I'll give you a special discount. I came close to having a mental breakthrough, but I managed to endure it. I came close to having a mental breakthrough, but I managed to endure with it. With full blame, full blast. 30 minutes before 30 minutes before 30 minutes before Yui took a micros class. I was taking macros class at the same classroom until 30 minutes before. Until 30 minutes before Yui took a micros class. I was taking the macros class at the same room. 彼は授業が始まる時間前に起きる。He wakes up 2 hours before the class begins. To be more specific, 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 to be more specific. To be more specific, I might the artists that entered the music that at the time that I did. Kent from Wanima. I've only spoken to him once before. I've only spoken to him once before. And I was quite sure that they didn't have a high opinion of me. They didn't have a high opinion of me. I was quite sure, and then I was quite sure that they didn't have a high opinion of me. They didn't have a high opinion. They didn't have a high opinion of me. But even then, full blast. Until 30 minutes before the Yugi's class started, I was taking the macro class at the same classroom. He wake up 2 hours before the class starts. To be more specific, I wanna do at the same generations. Kenta from Wanuma. I've only spoken to him once before. I was quite sure that they didn't have a high opinion of me, but even then, he didn't want me to grow, to have he didn't want me to have experience like something like that. My dad didn't want his own son to go something like that. He didn't. My father, yeah. Then my father didn't want his own son to go through something like that. There are many peoples, and we are made differently. We are all made differently. We are all made differently. There are many kinds of people. There are many kinds of people. There are many kinds of people, and we are all differently, and we are all made differently, and we are all made differently. We are all kind. There are all kinds of people, and we are all different. We are all made differently, and but that's just how things are. But this is just how things are. 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 It was wrong of me to expect it was wrong of me to expect you to turn out like me to turn out like me to turn out like me. It was wrong of me to expect you to turn out like me. No, I'm still on my way. I still have a long way to go. I still have a long way to go. I wasn't expecting you at all. My father didn't want his own son to go through something like that. There are many kinds of people, and we are all made differently. We are all made. We are all made differently. And that just how things are. And that just how things are. 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 違ってるものは自分にすることが間違ってるわけだから。It's wrong of me to expect you, for instance, it's wrong of me to expect you to turn out like me. No, I still have a long way to go. I wasn't expecting you at all. You might want to write it down in case you forget it. I love Paris' occasional human-like expression. I love Paris' occasional human-like expressions. Extinct. Greenhouse gases. Rather than improving, it's getting worse. They're getting worse. Rather than improving, no, because rather than improving, it's getting worse. Particularly, understanding the current situation. This story makes me the sadness. I realized, and that's when I realized, one song doesn't need such much this. One song this many singers. One song doesn't need this many singers. One song doesn't need many these singers. but it made me happy that they replied me right right away. But it made me happy. But it made me happy that they replied me. But that they replied me right away. I don't. I, I don't. I usually don't even contact with them. I usually don't even contact them. I love Paris. Occasional human like human like expressions. Extinct greenhouse gases. Rather than improving, it's getting worse. But particularly understand the current situation. この話を聞いて、one song doesn't need one song doesn't need this many singers. But it made me happy that they they replied right away. They replied right away. I usually don't even contact with them. I usually don't even contact with them. I felt the saddest. I felt the saddest when I heard this story. I felt saddest I felt saddest when I heard this story. I felt I felt the saddest when I heard this story. I don't know, where am I going? How many hours do you get up? How many hours do you get up before the class starts? How many hours do you wake up before class starts? This class is so boring that it's in it's it's in the top 5 of bowling classes. It's in the top 5 of bowling classes overestimates. Think that we should do with our life. We should do with our life. Maybe and this and that and this and that and that is the last thing that I have that I have that I must do, but that I should do with our life, with our lives, that I should with our lives. This might be the last. This is the last. This is the last. This is the last thing. This is the last thing that I have to that I should do with our lives. I don't know where am I headed. Am I headed? My brain's awake and couldn't sleep well and couldn't sleep well. It took many. It took longer than it took longer time than I imagined before to clean up the mess. To clean up, I took longer than I thought it would. Today, I have 4 days left before leaving. Today, I have 4 days left. 4 days left. It took 20 minutes to get here. After hearing your story, after hearing your story, I wondered how you could do such a thing. Equator, enemy, lyrics, ghost. I wonder how you could do such a thing. Farewell thing. Carry out your own will. Carry out my own will. My brain is awake and I can sleep well. It took longer time than I imagined to clean up the mess. Today I have 4 days left. It took about 20 minutes to get here. After hearing your story, I wondered how you can do such a thing. Enemy, equator lyrics, farewell scene, carry out our own will. Okay. Think. Oh yeah, I don't have to the sharing because I already have to do. I'm so tired. I wonder if it's possible to calendar. Hey. いや、いいです。うん。Oh, it's possible. Okay, I got it. Gotcha. スタート Today is February 18th, 2:23 a.m. The reason I start this the reason I start this practice at such a late time is that today I woke up at 11:30 p.m. Then after doing something, I went back to my dorm at 10 p.m. and I started to watch and I watched YouTube for 2 hours. No, 3 hours. That's why. What am I doing though? See, in order to grab the fortunate, I have to strive my heart. I have to devote my time to something that contribute to my futures and something that remind in my heart, my brain, and something that turn into my experiences. But watching YouTube is doesn't affect but watching YouTube has little effect in my life. Of course, through YouTube, I could learn many the way of speaking. No, I could know many things. I could have known many things. For instance, the reason I knew the reason I knew Daigor and Akira Nishino and King Kong and Nishino-san and Mr. Nishino and King Kong. Yeah, it's because because I watched YouTube. Then I happen to know it. But I think it's low efficiency. I mean, if I devote such a large amount of time of watching YouTube to the other things, I could grow more and more. For instance, if I devote to studying the Adobe Creator, to study the way of using the Adobe software, it may help my decision more. Now my current decision more. Cause now I'm confused about my future vision. I can't quite figure out what should I do, what to do, if studying Germany, if studying German, going to Germany is correct, or if I have the enough mentality, if I have a great mentality to endure with it. course, I mean, I'm earning the money, then go to the Germany, then with studying Germany, then then enter into the German university, then get the bachelor grade. I think this is so stressful and it's so hard to work out. It's so hard to finish up these processes. So in order to do that, I have some like great I have I in order to do that in order to do that I have to I have to have the considerable resolutions, yeah, to work it out, to to take it into the action. But the way of speaking it, but watching YouTube, watching the Instagram story, the real Facebook story doesn't doesn't contribute to myself, to my growth, and the things that I can't, the things that the fact that I couldn't help myself watching it means I don't have the ability and capacity and the resolution to do my current vision. Maybe if I do that, maybe I couldn't achieve it. I'm gonna if this situation continue, if this situation continues, I would give up on the first step of earning the money to go to Germany. I'm gonna give up, I think. So in order to avoid it, I have to change the way of lifestyle. I have to like how do you say? First time I do my way. So yeah, and yeah, lost sight of my goals. Yeah. Taka says that never give up, guys, and never lose sight of your goals. So, if I do something which I'm working hard, just keep it. Just keep it. Don't give up. If I give up if I give up it, everything gonna be stop. Everything gonna stop. And I'm gonna fail. I gonna felt I gonna have the negative feelings, awful feelings more than the hell. more than hell. So never lose sight. So never lose sight of your goals. That's why Taka says that. And Taka is chase his own self, and Taka look his own self deeply and confront with himself deeply. And he continued to then he continued to chasing their own dreams as a one ok rock. To the aim is to be the number one rock band artist in the world. So he is still so he has so he still have the long way to go, and it's in the middle of of their challenges. That's why his voice and his lyrics and his opinion has a has a meaningful so that's why his opinion, his feelings, his way of thinking, his emotions and his statement, his speaking affect me, affect us strongly, and they they move our hearts. Yeah. Yeah, they made they then they made they move our hearts. Yeah. But I know that, but yeah, that's why. And then, as I said before, I had to I have to have the considerable resolution to take it to take my plan into the action. That's why, and then I know that it is so hard. Thanks for current mind for my current mind for current myself. That's why this year's aim is 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 that is is not to lose is not to lose to myself and consider motivation as a as a and consider the motivation consider the motivation as awful emotion. I mean, motivation is the awful emotion. I consider it. I by if I achieve it, no. I mean, when I reach to the Germany, then get a job and continue to and and to keep staying there until this December, maybe my this year's aims is achieved. Because in order to reach to this goal, in order to reach the phase of staying the Germany and getting the job and keeping working, this goal has to be achieved. I mean, consider the motivation as a garbage opinion and don't lose to myself. Mm. You know, that's why I thought like that. But so today, maybe, yeah, I have two big mistakes today. The first is I I don't I didn't go out of my bed until 1:30 p.m. even though thought I already woke up at 10 a.m. I I waste my 3.30 hours. And the second one is watching YouTube for 3 hours after coming back to my dorm from dining from East Way. Just this one, I totally waste 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours. If I have such a large amount of time, I could do everything. Well, not everything, but I could do I could do shadowing at least 3 times, with including the relax time. But I didn't do that because I don't have the enough I can't control myself because I could not control myself. Yeah, and well, also I might want also I have something which I might have which I might wanna talk about. Hmm. I sometimes feel like why am I why am I working so why am I why why do I have worried so much? Like I force myself to think deeply. I force myself to be cornered into to, to be cornered mm, just for myself. I mean, did I and also I mean I can't strive hard just only for myself. Cause yeah, cause just me. I wanna get a more return. I don't know if I wanna get the return, but anyway, but obviously I have the I have the un, I have the feeling of unsatisfying against my current situation. I had this feeling before coming here as well. Before coming here too. Then that's why I taken an action to study abroad and study English and work and do the part-time job. One day, one day job, and yeah. Then that's why could I could take an action so well, for instance, make a friend, don't um like try to speak to the Americans. Thought I couldn't cause English doesn't work well. Thought English didn't work well. Yes, but now I have a bit of satisfied of my situation. And also, yeah, but I feel but I'm feeling sad, something like a sad, but I have like but I have the emotion of something like a sad, yeah. So in order to get it, in order to overcome this situation, emotions, I have to focus on something which I have to focus, which I have to achieve it. And now that is like to get the score of 100 on the variability after coming back to Japan. No, I don't have to overcome, but I just have to accept it. And yeah, I have to focus on, I have to work with this mind to accept it. I mean, I know that I know that it's impossible. It's impossible to accept my feelings. No, it's not true. It's impossible to overcome these feelings. It's impossible to overcome negative feelings. Negative feelings always stick in my head every moment. So even if I try to forget it, try to overcome it, it doesn't work. Because negative feeling and emotion, the way of thinking, don't leave from my head. This is just how things are. So it's meaningless. It's meaningless to to focus on our body. So yeah, so that's why. So I had to accept it. And also when I talk with my friend, not only him but also my not close friend who is the refugees and immigrants from the developing countries. I felt that I'm so lucky and fortunate for just only for being born in Japan. Born even only on I think I feel only born in Japan is so lucky and fortunate. Yeah. And the someone who and some friends which my friend is not like a yeah, there are some friends they are born in the US even though they are refugees or the immigrants. I mean, this means their parents was the refugees and the immigrants from the other countries. Then they born it. What? So they are not. So they don't feel like any negative feelings as a refugees or migrants. I don't know, but I'm sure, but I'm quite sure they have such a negative feel. They have some negative feelings. Mhm. But they don't have, but they haven't experienced it. Well, I'm being confused. I'm being confused gradually. Yeah, the world is so complicated and so difficult to understand. Mm. Yeah, but anyway, all things I have to the all things I have to know is I have to recognize is that just born in Japan is so lucky. Yes. And so I am satisfied with my heart. But don't know. I have some aspect, I have something which I am not unsatisfied. And I have the feeling of like a sad in my heart and my head. And I have to earn money, then go to Germany, to earn money, then enter the university in Germany, then get the Bachelor of Germany, of architecture in Germany. I have to do that. And through this process, I have to get, I must get the considerable resolution to act this plan, to work this plan out. And I have to accept these negative feelings, like sad and negative feelings, and bring this and turn it into my positive one, to become the factor which makes me work hard. This is the fact I want, what I have to do. No hard, but that I have to recognize it. This is what but I have to recognize it. This is what I have to recognize. This is what I have to recognize. Yes. The money has a limit. And my time is limit. And my parents' time, my grandparents' time, and my friend has a limit. And my friend time as well. And also the time I could spend in the US is also has a time also has a limit. So I have to do what I have to do in order not to regret my in order not to regret my time, this time when I come back, when I get back into it. when I get back into the studying about the West in the future. Yes, this is what I want to say, and this is what I want, what I think now. I record it. I don't know the day, if the day, I don't know if the day will come, which when I review this video again, but I hope if that time will come, I would be, I would be, I would be, I would be, I would make some progress, some proceed for about my faith and about my mental and about my English and about myself. I hope never give up and never lose sight of my goals. Thank you. Have a good night. So today's topic is about myself. Have a good night. Meet tomorrow. See you. Start. Today is February 18th, 2:23 a.m. I got here has a torrent.
Elsa, Elsa, wake up. I wanna go back to sleep. I want to get away. So I so we have to play. Go by yourself. You want to be a snowman? With a man, with a man. Me? This is this is this is watch this. Wait, slow down. Ano, mama, papa. Okay, Anna, I got you. Also, what happened? This is getting right of head. It was an accident. I'm sorry, Anna. What is as for? I will never have to go. Hmm? This is they have it's my daughter. But the king. Draw shoot. I try to listen to I'm going to be your majesty. The power so fast. Strong. I'm getting stronger. No, like that's my heart. The heart is soft. It's not so easily changed. But the heart can be persuaded. Do what you must. I remember it very much. Remember it to be said. I know why. I need the heart. Will be okay. But she will remember it's for the best. Listen to me also. My heart will only grow. Yeah, it's broken. But also grow. Learn to control it. Where we are. Well, perfect how she forgot to control her pure until then we will forget. When better stop contact with people. Call looking from everyone. Because including that. Also, you know what the now. Let's go on to I never seen it anymore. Come out of the world is like you know. You get the biggest parties. No doubt. I'm just that is not the best way Anna to be often help. Seek yourself, really, or like you, or like you. Be honest. Apology. The other was hanging their jaw in that was 6 by. Yeah, no, don't touch me. Please, I don't want you hurt, will hurt you. Huge. The hospital will be fine else. Elsa, please help the button when you they have a card and trying to for you. Yeah, do you want a personal? He was well, please, uh, yeah, I think that's not just fancy like most credit of priorities. Did I say that? Oh, me so I yeah, absolutely. Yes, I know. Huh? Yes, I know. Yeah. Sorry to wait. No, no, no. It is. I've been up for hours. I've been up for hours. Who is it? It's still me, mom. The gate will open soon. Time to get ready. Of course. Ready for what? Your sister's coronation. Now, your sister's coronation. I'm sure it'll be a bit. I can't wait to meet everyone. I have met everyone. Fetching this forever. It was just crazy. David Efron was a family with a good husband, well, with good whatever. Oh, right. Okay, sorry, I heard. Right. I'm okay. Are you sure? I just was working. I was great, actually. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, um, uh, and Princess Lady. Hi. Oh boy, this was. Oh, no, are just. You are gorgeous. Wait, what? Just before I went with my horse and no, it's fine. I'm not that princess. I'm nice. It will be because you know. Hello, but you, it tells me. It tells you. We will. Bye. The Majesty, the gloves. That's that's and that. Nice and that. I just I, honey. Oh, hi. That's good. Okay. So, I mean, well, but more beautiful. Thank you. But more beautiful. So, what the party looks like. What are your thoughts? What is that amazing smell? Chocolate, the majesty that just always I saw down. The twisted your majesty. The closest trade is think about why you the first time on screen. And I don't dance. But yeah, I don't think it's in I'll catch. So okay, I'm so good. It's okay. This is the workplace. Do you know the reason? No? Oh, like, um, they they don't call me. I'm not to fly. I fly. Let me know. This is quite quietly. This is from my I yeah, yeah. I I would have been better. So nice. I wish I could be like this all the time. Me too. I can't. I can't. Wait up. Just and with my hands. Yeah, basically. Or at this moment, I dreamt I was this I twelve. I'm like, oh, you got it. So you have how many brothers? 12 old brothers. Yeah, then I was invisible, literally, for 2 years. It was horrible. That's horrible too. And sisters, yes, I was really close when we were little, but one day she just shut me out, and I never knew why. I never knew. I will never show you out. But you cannot just say something crazy. I'm not crazy. But I'm myself also with you. There's nothing about the future. I like I feel good. I feel good. He said, "What?" Right. Then he said, "I don't know too much. Like, Jesus. And I just made it. And let's open door. This doesn't look so something. You really buy me? Let's not start something even crazier. Something even crazier. Come on, finish this me. Honestly, on the day. Oh, this shit is awesome. I mean, we're getting our represent over the followers, your majesty. We would like your blessing. My, my, yes. I'm sorry, I'm confused. You have to look at the details out. We all need to see this when you open this password. Ice cream and we live here. Opposite, right? I'm not. Okay, we were about to. We'll wait for that. What the thing here? Let's get married. Wait, what? May I talk to you, please? No. I have to say you can't speak to both of us. Fine. You can admire your job, man. If you truly love, what do you know about your life? More than you, I think it will hurt people out. For my blessing, my answer is no. No, excuse me. If I may, I think we should go. With the price of what the wages. Oh, wait, can we go? Please, please, I can't do that this anymore. It's like, then leave. What did I what do you no what do you shut me out? What do you say the word? What are you saying? So sorry. I just want to do bills to going here. I see. Are you alright? Yeah, she's not hot. Please don't stay away from monster. Every time she must be stopped to she takes off my weight. No, you is just rich. Are you a monster too? No, I'm completely ordinary. That's why she is in the best way. My sister is not my sister. She doesn't tell me. It's just what it was the next day she was scared. She didn't mean to do any of this. The night of the fall, I punched her so I'm the one that need to go after. What give me horse, please? No, it's too dangerous. Elsa is not dangerous. I'll pick her back up. I'm coming with you. I know. I need you here. Take care of Arendelle. On my honor. I leave Prince on in charge. I actually can trust her. And why you getting her? She's my sister. She will never harm. The coronation, the lights of the is moments is right from I don't know the right don't dancing people get going let's happy we get over don't let them know when I know let it go let it go don't give up anymore let it go let it go and now that's love that door here I don't care what I just let's turn very young that will never bother me anyway but this dance makes everything seems small and the most comfortable baby and taking me out of let me go, go, baby, let's go, let me go, go, let me see, go. Here I stand, here I stand, by the snow graveyard. For the alley with the grass. Frozen fracture all alone. Just like I see breath. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go. Let it go. And God, let the flick of time. Let it go. Let it go. The perfect flow is gone. Yeah, it's the rise of death. Resurrection. Come never bother me anyway. Elsa, 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 it's me, Anna. This child was determined to make you freeze in the summer. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. When you have this child for me her secret, the thing that can I come out? No, 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 no. Okay. Look at this secret of what the cupboard. You really like sand and warm. Mm-hmm. Like someone followed half of swimming suit blocks while with my own pay of my English. Oh, great. Oh, from now, how about this winter dresses in the winter department? Oh, and the young man, the queen of, I don't know, was only one credit not to be out of the year. Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? And you and this fellow, somehow brought this somehow out. I really hope whenever it wherever could be coming from, wherever could be comes from. Probably for 10. This is from our winter talk. We're surprised and demand of what is wrong with my problem. I sell ice for a living. What the rock is to be right now? I mean, really. That's awkward. Still fully, but I will so a bit was cast family. And thanks all I got. Yeah, okay. To this end no more. This is you want to happen on the amount of what did you say? Magical? Yes. What how what I do with this rock here? Rock here. What did I? Oh, um, maybe no, wait, I didn't get it. Other than finance, please, and it's free. I'm sorry about this part, but other cost of we have quick. Just the outfit and the boots are. Uh, to people which you are supposed to and choose to wonder about it to next party. But it is something that every year. Around how the country is going to adapt to me. Let's go. Right. You know, also, let's do it. It's just you. What you want. I want you to be at the North Mount, the North Mount. I don't think people places. I mean, free for the place that at the North Mount. Please, I should have thought this game time. Leave it down. You forgot the class for spam. So, I didn't leave now, right now. we are to
Did you feel that?
this question where were you raised? I was raised the king, so tell me what made the king go always this crazy? Well, it was all my fault. I playing games, but then she freaked out. I don't always just making a little that day. And she says she won't waste the night. Wait, you got guess someone to make that. Anyway, I got mad and she got mad and then she went and said, hang on, let me just tell you yet not engaged to someone who just met that day. That's an issue. The thing is, she was a girl of the I just thought it maybe just into 60. Don't, and then Japan, you know what I about a stranger? Yeah, they did. The phone is not a stranger. Oh yeah, the last name. What is it? I never see the John. I thought we were supposed to have you had a meal with what what if you hate the way she eats? What if you hate the way she talks? It's not and eat it. It means he's a princess. Oh man, dude. Oh man, look at it. It it doesn't sound like a I use not like a lot of but no, but I friends for you have friends will love it, but I'm not buying. I have to meet to them. Oh, yeah, I got this. It's not guys do, but I will have no one because I don't trust you. That's me. I admit it's true that. Where's the fuck request? Request. They almost sent me fire. Hey, what I do? I'm ready to dance. You don't tell me what to do. I do. Dance when ever. Close and wow. Uh, if let's just say everything in it, and and then say you don't wanna help me anymore. Help me anymore. Of course, I don't wanna help her anymore. If the help to really for helping anyone ever again, if she'll die on her own, I can live with that. But you won't you said you said something I will do with all that means. But sure, I'll let you tag along. I'll let you tag along. Let you tag along. Arendelle, it's completely frozen. Right, it'll be well solved. If does she? Oh, come on. It's way to be to the national. I like this way. So why? I look, I'm thinking it's shower was yellow or was involved. Am I right? Am I right? Ah, yes, yes. You want to talk. we're all like figure out what the body. Hmm? Wait, oh, what I know. Why are hugging off the earth like that? Wait, like wait a second. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Perfect. Why almost the I'm, I'm okay. I can make wonderful. Always wanted those. It's like a little baby unicorn. Right. Oh, I love it even to more. Alright, it's let us everything over everyone. I'm all up. And I like one hug. Laugh, laugh. Yes, laugh. That's right. Oh, Anna. And put it down. He would do that for them. There's a reindeer. Fan. Look it up. It's a family. No look attention to this. No, I don't. I answered you. Yeah, why? No rush. Yeah, why? You want to the way? Yeah, why? It's that's I'm trying to focus here. It's why. I'll tell you why. I thought to relax hormone. Hormone. Oh, I know. I always love the idea of hormone and all sports. Really? This is a hard experience with hate. Nope. I like to close my eyes and imagine what it would be like when karma comes back. I mean, that's not it's my how close of course against the sporting town gave him for the sound is the summer boys and I just happened to solve this water where it gets warm. Well, let's see. It would also tell me how to the small I will raise body be I will just put it talking on it just forget it has sense. I feel like the when the book can disturb in the cutter of and I'll be happy. I like to wonder by the way we let this comes on the letting off strings, letting off on the sky, and the bird, what I did, what to do is okay, I'm going to don't you come outside. Let's go then back home. Someone's gonna tell him. Tell him. This is what the first of all. Not what the how the sound. The soup was great. How Chris Hans. Are we expected to hear a phrase where you give away about double goods? Versus all the other things has it down on you that your person may be conspiring with the wickets. So also don't question the person in charge. And do not hesitate to out of reason. Reason. No, just easy, easy. Princess. Let's I'm in trouble. And you want to find out what I my Lord. Be prepared for it. And should you and you have to put that virtually are you trying to start this I'm going to talk to my sister. That's your plan. My business is running going with working to the sister. We run all of our why would that be? I just was my person ever. Look at that. I found everything else right now. But only got one. Yeah. How to plan? What do I'm going to see my sister. We're going to kill yourself. I won't put my foot there. With this I say I want to see I'm putting you outside. Because I gotta concentrate here. Because I got most people live in the be alone. But if I feel alone, I have to make a lot of efforts. Yes, a lot of efforts. Almost there. I'm almost there. Does the air sense a bit thing to you up there? Hang on. I see. Not sure if this is good for the portable upon the staircase or leave it next to where you want to go. I think we'll make thanks. That was like a crazy trust exercise. More or less. Flawless. No, that's not. Why does she not? Doesn't she know how to work? It's open, that's the first. Oh, you should probably wait out here. Yeah, I think it's hard to her girl. She's frozen. It's a metaphor. This is her life. I say get your love. Me just give up a minute. Okay? One, two, three, four. Oh, that's a little different. I mean, it's a bit different. And this place is amazing. Thank you. I knew what I was capable of. Capable, especially about what happened. I didn't know. No, it's okay. I apologize. But you should probably, please. And this right here. You belong to the island though. So do you? So I belong here alone before I am without harming anybody. Maybe I think I wait. Am I like hugs laugh? Do you but remember that? Do you and your so that's not the right where was we better stay, yeah. We are so close. Can do it again. I can't do that anymore. Also, hey, I'm not trying to protect you. You have to protect you. I'm afraid. But don't tell me again. Please closing the door. We don't have to be for the first time. Okay, understand. The first time. Because it is handled. Because I just moving together. I have to live in for the first time. I will be right here. Let's go back. Hopefully, I await. Enjoy the sun. I'm not going to like it. I'm not like it. I know. The mirror. I'll leave you. I'm alone. I'm free. To right. Where is the home? Okay, we're not. But the mirror not. Already deep, deep, deep snow. What? Impossible. And I went everywhere, everywhere. Wait, it's okay. You can just face it. No, I can't. I don't. You can. I need we can face. Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. First is it doesn't matter. Just you have to. We have to get this all clear. What I really have to do this way to help me. I think we should say, I'm not really with it as yes, we are. Okay. It is just for the my part. It is not like just for all people. Oh, okay, that's like, calm down. Yeah. Then I'm calm. Oh, calm. I, I just like you guys. Ah, 終わります。See you.